to another episode of Poolside Chats. Today, my two very special guests are George and Germeen Sidarous.
Hi.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me on this super sweaty and hot day. It's a beautiful sunny day here at Bowman Pointe, but it's a great day to be by the pool, right?
Yeah,
it is.
thank you.
So first things first, you guys have been here about a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
How are you liking it so far?
It's been great.
Loving it.
Loving it? I see you guys at events a lot, so I'm guessing that you guys like to go out and mingle and have a couple drinks and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
So what has been your favorite thing so far? I remember seeing you guys at the local party recently. That was a lot of fun. I saw you guys at a wine tasting we had. What's been your favorite thing?
The ones that we come out of with friends are probably the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the wine tasting, we had met a couple there that quickly became friends. Just any of the events, kind of just go out. Usually take Peanut.
Yeah,
Just,
Peanut, your little
conversation
dog.
starter. Yeah.
How long have you guys had your little pup?
Had him since Labor Day last year.
Awesome. That's an awesome way to start a Labor Day weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Does Peanut like Bowman Pointe? I see you guys walking Peanut sometimes.
He does. He loves the space for sure.
Yeah.
It's very easy for, he gets cooped up in the apartment when we're out, but just having so much space to be able to walk him around, and even just walking him to the mailbox is a good workout for him. So he loves it here.
So, how did you guys end up here? Because I know that you're from DC, right? You were living in DC before. Mm-hmm. So what brought you guys to Little Rock and ultimately here to Bowman Pointe? That guy? What did you do? No, I'm just kidding.
So I got into medical school here.
Gotcha. You go to UAMS.
I do.
Gotcha.
So got in last winter, or 2 winters ago now. And then we moved here last July. So we'll be here for 4 years.
So take me backwards. So you're here now. You were in DC before. You guys got married a couple of years ago. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Did you guys meet in DC? Did you have a cute meet cute? How did y'all get there?
So we've actually known each other since we were 6.
That's adorable.
Yeah, we actually found a little picture of us as little babies.
I need
out.
to see this picture.
We'll find it.
Do you guys
we'll
look?
definitely find
is it very recognizable that you look the same, or is it light years away?
I think so.
Yeah, a little bit. But yeah, we've known each other since we were 6, but we didn't really talk or anything like that. He was best friends with my cousin, who's I'm super close with.
Yeah.
We lost touch after we got older, and then he was signed up to go on a mission trip with church, and I basically had a carpe diem moment and decided to just up and go to Africa, and we ran into each other there.
Oh wow.
And kind of started talking then. Yep.
Yeah, sums it up pretty well.
That's amazing. So I love moments like that in life because it's now that there was a reason for it,
Yeah.
When you meet people and you go, I would not have come here today if I hadn't just randomly decided.
Yeah.
Or,
very true.
My flight got delayed or canceled, and so then I ended up going to this place. Oh my gosh. It's totally you guys.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
I'm looking at him move.
Is this in
We're
a class
standing
or
in a
something?
communion
it's
line.
Yeah.
I'm get out.
First grade in church. But it's very true. If we never ended up in Africa together.
Yeah.
I mean, I went to college 2 hours away from where she went to college.
Where'd you guys go to college?
I went to University of Virginia.
Gotcha.
And I went to George Mason University.
So DC.
Yeah.
That's
So,
amazing.
there's a good chance we never would have really connected if we didn't end up, stuck in the same city in Africa for 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
So
So
cool how
why
life
did you
works.
guys choose that program? Is it just something that you do often, or is it something that your friends do often, or something your family does often? How did you guys end up at that same place together?
I mean, he had signed up for a mission trip that our church was going on. I did not sign up, and I was not invited to go, but I weaseled my way in. Basically, the trip was leaving 2 days after I found out about it. Mm-hmm. So they're it's a little too late. You need to get your vaccinations and passport and all this stuff. And I was like, I'll take care of it. But if I show up, am I gonna have a bed to sleep on? And they're like, I mean, I guess if you want. And I'm like, okay. So I just showed up.
Where in Africa?
Zambia, Lusaka, Zambia.
Cool.
Yeah. It's
That's
an amazing
amazing.
place.
Yeah, I've never heard of anybody that's ever gone there before. So
Yeah.
that's a new one to add to my repertoire of knowledge. Is it that adventurous kind of spirit where you're just like, let's just do it. 2 days, yeah, let's go. That gets you guys to travel a lot? You guys were telling me that you're about to leave very soon for an amazing around the world getaway. So is it her that's always kind of poking you to go do stuff like that, or is it kind of a mutual love of travel?
I think that's one of the things that we liked about each other from the beginning. Both love trying new things, whether it's new restaurants or just new places around town or trying new hobbies, new sports. I think that's how we kind of connected in the beginning.
I saw that your first date was at a tennis tournament.
Yes, it
I
was.
Instagram stalked you guys hard.
Yes, it was actually. Yeah, I played tennis growing up,
That's awesome.
so kind of a selfish move taking her to a tennis tournament for
No,
our first
that's-
date, but
Because
that was
I didn't
fun.
know anything about tennis. So I'm sitting there and it's like our first date. So I like dress like super cute. And I'm like, everybody's in shorts and t-shirt.
Yeah.
It's like 95 degrees.
So where are you off to next? You were telling me a whole laundry list of places that you're going.
So next up, we're going back home for a little bit. And then
Where's
we're
home?
DC.
But DC. Okay.
Yeah. So we're going back to DC for a bit. Then we're hitting Italy. So in Italy, we're doing Rome, Florence, and Venice.
Nice.
And Croatia, just the coast. And then going from Dubrovnik to Greece. We're doing a couple of the islands there.
Perfect for summer.
Yeah, right? It's going to be hot though. And then we're flying to London. And then from London to New York, which he lived in for a year, so it'll always have a piece of our heart.
Aw.
And then back here, new home.
So when you get back, I'm assuming it'll be back into the groove of school and all of that. What are you guys ultimately wanting to do career-wise? I mean, how many more years do you have left? What discipline are you trying to get into?
That's
Do
a
you
good
even know
question.
yet? Is that a loaded question?
The number of years left, somewhere between 6 to infinity,
Oh,
really.
wow.
But hopefully closer to 6.
To infinity and beyond.
Not sure what specialty yet, but we'll get there. We'll figure it out.
Awesome.
Hopefully along the way.
And you're a medical assistant, right?
I am. I worked in regenerative orthopedics when I was back home, but then when I moved here, I was just focusing on like taking some classes, acclimating, which is a big reason why we chose Bowman Pointe, is because I wanted to meet people, especially if I was not working at the time. It's
Yeah.
usually how like you meet people when you move to a new place.
Totally.
So after I finished the classes that I wanted to take, I started working again, but now in like primary care.
Awesome. So do you want to keep doing that? Are you enjoying it, or are you looking at taking more classes and trying something new?
I love being a medical assistant. I think it's like the perfect marriage between like hospitality, which I did work in for a long time, and medicine. But ultimately my goal is to become a physician assistant. So I'm applying now. Lord knows what's going to happen next.
So the future looks bright for you guys. You're going to be hanging out here at Bowman Pointe. Should we follow you on Instagram? Should we connect with you on Facebook? How can people check out your stuff and come meet you?
Yeah, I mean, Instagram, Facebook. Peanut has an Instagram. I'm gonna shameless dog mom plug.
I remember when you came in and you wanted to, I think you were launching his Instagram account and you wanted a picture of him in a Bowman Pointe t-shirt.
Yes.
I freaking love that picture. We were all like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. So we'll follow you guys on Instagram, check out Peanut, and I guess just relax and have an awesome summer.
Thank you. You too.
Awesome. See ya.
Bye.